Obaseki even boasted that it will make me spend everything I've ever made in life, and by the time the government is ending, I will go with nothing. He boasted like that.
Recounting his tough experiences during his days as Deputy Governor of Edo State, Comrade Philip Shaibu enjoins friends and political associates who rallied around him on his 55th birthday and end of tenure celebration to never emulate the footsteps of former Governor Godwin Obaseki, who he describes as a wicked oppressor.
Try and not to fight somebody that is not fighting you. Try and not. Don't ever try to fight somebody that does not even have in his mind, neither is he even trying to fight you. Don't fight that person. It's the most dangerous person to fight. You know why? Because when you fight such a person, you are fighting God, not that person. God knows that I never planned one day to fight Obaseki. God knows that it was never in my book to fight Obaseki. God knows that even when he was oppressing me, I refused to fight. Because I am known to be a fighter. I am not a fighter for personal things. Most of the fights that I fight are not my fights. They are fights to correct the system. They are fights against oppression. I have never started any fights. Check all the... I have never in my life started any fight. But from my mother's womb, I was told that I hate oppression. So anything that stirs up oppression in my presence, I buy it. I am the only deputy governor in the history of Edo State, that did not have official car until the third year I was bought one Land Cruiser. One. I was the only deputy governor in history in Edo State. For 3 years, I was using the car I bought as member of House of Rep. That was where we were putting that flag and coat of arms. And you see me driving up and down with a Land Cruiser. That Land Cruiser was not bought by government. It was my personal Land Cruiser. I used all those vehicles I used for 3 years. And when he decided to buy me an official car, he bought it, and as he was coming from Lagos, he had an accident, and the wheels were destroyed. And when they finally towed the vehicle down, that is the official car, the only Land Cruiser they bought for me for 4 years, first term. I didn't mind. I later heard the immediate past governor saying he gave me leverage. He never gave me leverage. I want to tell you people now, I was redundant, and I told myself that I am not created to be redundant. If you observe, there was a time I was doing traffic in Edo State. I don't know if people still remember. I was going around doing traffic because I told myself I cannot be idle in the office. So when there was nothing to do, I go out to start doing traffic, and I started clearing roads. All the duties that the former Deputy Governor Odubo was handling, it was shared to different offices. But I didn't mind. The last 4 years, I was not given any official car. 4 years, second term, I did not get any official car. They bought them 2 years to end of tenure. Then the quarrel started. They took those vehicles and gave to the impostor, Omabayo. So, Edo State governor, those vehicles they bought for the office of the deputy governor, they are with Omobayo. So, that means in 8 years, I had one accidented, brand new Land Cruiser. But nobody knows that because I was trained not to talk about personal gain. I was trained to talk about institutional reform and talk about collectivity. So today, when we celebrate 8 years, when we celebrate my birthday, I am so joyous. Why I'm so happy is that the governor then told me if I contest for governor, which can create a problem for us, he will destroy me. He said, if you contest, I will destroy you. And that day I told God, I said, if I'm innocent, if I have given all to make this man succeed, he said he has started a crusade of finishing strong and finishing well. I said that finishing strong and finishing well will be my portion. And finishing badly will be his portion. Amen. And God answered the prayer. Let Obaseki today come and organize Thanksgiving like this. Whether he will survive Benin.
He says, in the face of the turbulence and oppression the former governor meted on him, he kept his head high and endured just to help those around him and also save the institution of the office of the deputy governor.
I fought. Some person told me resign so that you can go and enjoy your retirement and there won't be a stain on your record. I said, have I done anything that deserves an impeachment? Nothing. I said, so if this man go ahead to impeach, I will reverse it by the grace of God. I said, I will fight for that institution to be respected by every governor in Nigeria. I said, if he try it, I will show him that Shaibu is not just Shaibu. Shaibu is full of the grace of God. And people say, God thing, they take time before it happen. Somebody told me, said, God thing, they take time before it happen. And the most difficult decision I make in my life was when they were about to do it and I was about to stop it. And I was told by some leaders, including religious leaders, that they had spoken to him and that I should go and withdraw my case from court. That was a political suicide. And I told them that this thing you're asking me to do is political suicide. But I am a believer in God. And when somebody as highly placed, like the bishop of Catholic Church, is involved, I didn't have any choice. And I told myself I would go and withdraw the case. And I was asked to apologize. Somebody is oppressing me, they said I should apologize. I still went ahead to apologize. And at the end of the day, they impeached me. And in 70 days, God reversed it. And even when God reversed it, this character still refused to obey the law. He refused to obey. So why I'm saying that don't fight who is not fighting you. The Obaseki experience or lessons or issues should be a lesson to all of us. The Obaseki episode, that is the right word, the Obaseki episode should be a lesson to all of us. Because I never fought him. I never had it in my mind to fight him. My mind is, I'm not a material-driven person. So even if I have left without a kobo or this thing, I didn't care. What I was interested in, people that are feeding through me in the system. That's all I was interested in. Not personal gain. I stayed in my house for 8 years. There is no single pin of government. I never applied one day for furniture. 8 years, no furniture. Government, go and check government record. Edo State government never bought furniture for me in 8 years. My entitlement. Even 28 days, first and second tenure, I never got.
Jude Aweke, reporting for VOS TV News Benin.